lights, let's hide where we are. We could survive, we could carry on. Running out of time to try and find where you might belong. You're just getting by, but maybe you've been getting by too long. But I'd rather die than live tomorrow still afraid. Oh, and I'd rather dive into the fire than remain as a slave to the voice in my head, to the clock on the wall, to the books that we read that we'll never recall, to the time that we spend wasting moments to doubt, to the things that you said that you probably left out of discussions we had in regards to the lies that we're told to keep out of our comfortable lives. Every poem, let it go, sick of writing these lines. If the world doesn't care if I'm wrong or I'm right, but I know that there's more to me than 9 to 5 and watching TV. That there's more to see than the bottom of this bottle when it's empty. Sick of believing we exist just to expire, when the truth is that we're living to inspire. Everything that you learned, throw it out, let it burn. Cause the way that you were living was rigid for your return to greatness. Back to basics, fuck a day shift. See through the matrix that they created to pretend you're racist, to control your wages, to untie your laces. Let's revise the pages and ignite the brain. And if we fail to awaken, I guess we'll remain. I'm a slave to the voice in my head, to the clock on the wall, to the books that we've read that we'll never recall, to the time that we spent wasting moments to doubt, to the things that you said that you probably left out of discussions we had in regards to the lies that we told to keep all of our comfortable lives. Every poem, let it go, sick of writing these lines. If the world doesn't care if I'm wrong or I'm right. There's a voice in my head, told me leave or I'm dead, told me change or be gone, said it's hard to move on, gotta go, hit the road, need to learn how to grow on my own, all alone, building Rome with a song. You're right where you belong, make the path you're on stronger than before, made it through the storm, all the lines are drawn, learn to accept the man you all came too far to forget. Voice in my head, to the clock on the wall, to the books that we've read that we'll never recall, to the time that we spent wasting moments to doubt, to the things that you said that you probably left out of discussions we had in regards to the lies that we told to keep all of our comfortable lives. Every poem, let it go, sick of writing these lines. If the world doesn't care if I'm wrong or I'm right, but I know that there's more to me than 9 to 5 and watching TV. That there's more to see than the bottom of this bottle when it's empty. Sick of believing we exist just to expire, when the truth is that we're living to inspire.
What's going on, Seattle? My name is Mac Lamore. I'm here with my friends Ryan Lewis, Mr. Andrew Jocelyn, Orunga, and Zach Fleury, and we're gonna make some music for you guys. Is that okay? Okay, I hear that. Let's go. This one's called The Town. It's about Seattle, the Northwest hip-hop community. And we pay tribute to those that came before us. One time. All right, let's have some fun. Now when I say 2-0, you say, nah, you know the rest. This is our scene, it's our music, our movement, the history lives through us. I write to the beat and let life play the guitar strings. Despite the drama, there's respect, camaraderie. Every time one of my friends is mentioned in my philosophy, to write a passage. I'm not trying to be corny, I got love for sport and life. Alpha P, mass line to Henri. Every time somebody steps out on the road, they bring a little Northwest soul with them, amen. Alright then, just so you know, I try to carry that every time that I rock a show. So, turn my sound up, ricochet off a mountain. It's a good medicine that Chief Seltzer would have been proud of. This is our city, town, pride, heart, blood, sweat, tears, I-5, north, south side, vibe live. Ride down these city blocks, and never will we stop. They're trying to shut down the clubs that my city rocks. Now, Mr. Mayor, why would you enforce an ordinance? Music, it saves lives. These kids out here are supporting it. And through the art form, we've learned the importance of community, truth to the youth, so they know what's up. As a public school student, I learned from my teachers, but became through my music. That's vital. 14 fathoms deep, do the math. Tribal. My greatest teachers, be self-invited. Weren't there was my mayor, and things have changed. But I carry a torch, and what I do with that flame is lit every time that I step on the stage. The skyline is etched in my veins. You can never put that out, no matter how hard it rains in my
Northwest, making you feel the vibe. So check how Seattle do. Come to my side. I mean, I like how y'all do. Think who we on to. Put it down for the town. With music. Making you feel the vibe. Check how Seattle do. Come to my side. When my people, my crew bring the flame. Put it down for the town.
All right, now. Put on a show, watch the people seeping in between the creases in the doors, hitting a melly or sneaking in cause they're broke, now leaving in between sets because they're needing the smoke. The reason being whatever, the scene from Beacon to Everett, and need a less ego when we kick it. Alright, I get on stage, style, share my whole life, trying to reach them at the bar where they're drinking Miller Lite, but the kids in the front, they bring out the passion, dude, make noise throughout the show, and not only when we ask them to. I watch the older cats shaded in the back, hands clasped, forgot when they weren't too cool to be a fan. Damn, hating at the concert. You don't remember Rock Candy, watching Hyra wildin' out to alcoholics. I know it's not the same, it never will be. But my city's filthy, and we've been truly dope since Supreme was up on Broadway in the Dookie Rope. Now me mugging into Mix-a-Lot's video, back when Scene was rocking house parties on the floor. JMG sit and spin the paradox, back when Mark introduced G.O. to Sobs. So much has changed here, so much is not. I was just a kid, hoping I could earn my spot, trying to get some props. Meet a promoter who give me a shot to let me get up on stage and get the crowd to rock. Read a page out my notebook, what I thought would be respected, that would connect with it. Now, looking over the city's the only thing that keeps me calm. Scatter dots, shut it down by this pen in my palm. It's like my city stands still, the world looks somber. I can only capture its beauty, put it in a song. Northwest. That's what Seattle looks like.